Hello everyone, my name is Sunny Dove and welcome back to my Let's Play Fallout 4 Survival Mode. We've just saved Paladin Brandis. He's agreed to return to the Brotherhood after 3 years of isolation. His team lost, and well, he's a little bit grungy and crazy, but you know, nothing we can't rehabilitate. And completing this, well, the quest isn't complete, I guess, until we return to Paladin Dance, but finishing this leg of the quest culminated in my hitting level 30, ranking up again in strength, and Piper idolizing me. So now Piper wants to have a conversation because she just absolutely adores us.
Paladin Brandis?
Whoops, nope.
I'll need some time to get my things together.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to talk to Piper.
Hey.
What can I do?
Hey, Piper.
Blue, you got a minute?
For you, Piper? 2 minutes. Hell, maybe even 2.5.
Oh, great. Weird, but great. Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. I'm not gonna be the deciding factor in what becomes of Nat. She's gonna figure that out for herself. It's just... sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Do people actively avoid you? Little girl on a printing press. Sounds like a rich life you've made for yourself. Quit pitying yourself. You got a job, a home, your sister. Things aren't that bad. Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards,
Like you in power
lousy
armor.
infrastructure.
You look wrong.
There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Seriously? One bookcase, not even some tape.
No, but now you can't even tell where the hole was. Brick, real mortar, the works. All because of the paper. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. Seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. It started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
That was a long time ago. People can't still treat you that way. I'm sure it's nothing personal. I mean, you are kind of a nosy snoop. Can you blame them? You made your living exposing other people's secrets. You can count on me, Piper.
I'm sure it's nothing personal.
Maybe not, but the result's still the same. Or it was. Until you came along. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
Ooh, romance option. Sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends. That was awfully mushy.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh, I mean, well, I'd be lying if I said I never thought about you that way. Not that I'm always thinking that way. It's just, Blue, I'm loud and pushy and constantly getting in over my head. Why would someone like you ever want someone like me?
I guess you're right. This probably wouldn't work, would it?
Not without costing us both. But that doesn't mean we have to give up the good things we've already got. Now come on. Let's get out of here.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Piper, you have finally gained the Gift of Gab perk. Which is what I've been after, and the whole point of going to Diamond City as early as I did was to get this very perk. Thanks to your relationship with Piper, you receive double EXP for speech challenges and discovering new locations. So, that will be a nice investment for the rest of the game. We'll be getting lots of EXP for all of the places we discover, and we pass pretty much every speech check except with children for some reason. So that ought to be amazing. My plan of action from here was, as I talked about before, I'd like to, let's see. I mean, we obviously want to get back to Paladin Dance. I'm not going to rush it though. I'm kind of thinking maybe we go by Outpost Zimonja. We clear that out. We could loop all the way back to Sanctuary. Wow, Sanctuary is up to 16 people. Do they even have enough beds for that? Yeah, okay, I built 19 beds. Sanctuary Hills is okay. The only thing flagged as an exclamation mark is the happiness. And I don't know, I think that's just a bug. It's been stuck at 80, 81 for a while now. So, I'm thinking we loop back up towards the northwest part of the map. We can drop into Sanctuary, complete the quests for clearing out Outpost Zimonja. And then, what the? Mr. Gutsy, why is this Mr. Gutsy not aggressive?
Here's trouble! I wish it hadn't come to that. Better in our hands
I don't
anyway.
trust it. Mr. Gutsies are scary. Let's get as far west as we can, discovering anything we can along the way. Now we want to go out of our way to discover lots of locations if we can, because they'll give double EXP. This gives 60. Just for walking on the location. Okay, I hear another one, but I don't see another one. Where's it at? Ah, it's
Right
stuck in the
behind
ground. Or maybe it was buried underground and it was waiting for its moment to strike. Like those darn mole rats. Relay tower terminal. I don't actually understand what these do. Seems like if you... Okay. Extend satellites to amplify signals in surrounding area. I think what you do is if you extend the satellites, you can stand under them and receive a bunch of radio signals from farther away than you normally could pick up. Yeah, that seems like that's how it works. It just picks up farther away radio signals. Which is not really anything too oppressive. I guess it's mildly useful. Brain, fungus. Ooh, Mirelurk eggs.
What was that? I guess we killed them. We were not alone. Oh, no. Just roaches. Thought we might be in danger. Hey, found them and they do not. I see you!
a big one.
Still in one piece.
Alright, Piper, you're kind of in the way with the power armor. I can't wait to let her get out of that power armor. Alright, I'm over encumbered. 308 of 305. Am I carrying anything extra that I don't really need? Nope, ball peen hammers are always a good option to drop. They're £1.50. Military grade circuit board. That's another thing I don't really need. Okay, I haven't gotten too far west. I've mostly been going north. But hey, we found a bunch of eggs. Those make excellent omelets. I don't understand how you can always jump in the water. That's kind of bizarre to me. Like, no matter how deep you are in the water, you can always kind of swim up to the top and then hop out. It's a tad unrealistic. Legendary Super Mutant Brute. Test our 6-crank laser musket. Whoa, he did a lot of damage to me. Let's do a blood bug steak. It'll heal us fully. And give us some more maximum HP. A little extra cushion. Acrobat's combat armor left leg. 50% less fall damage. Don't I already have a left leg? No, I have. I picked up a combat armor left arm and... Okay. Well, it's not the worst legendary effect. I'm thinking I might start carrying around...
Hey.
You say the word.
A full set of combat
Take a
armor
peek.
with deep pockets from now on. Just for when I get out of my power armor to be able to, you know, have a chance at not being over encumbered. It'd be nice. Alright, there we go, down to 277 of 305. Piper's still got quite a bit of carry space, I think. It hasn't been that long since we've just been to... What's it called? Taffington Boathouse, which, by the way, is now a pretty respectable settlement. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that it's empty. It's a nice base for me, a home away from home.
There you are. I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
It'll certainly be a nice settlement as soon as we get some people there.
Sweet.
Now that's odd. You don't typically find vegetable starch in containers. It's pretty rare. Monitoring station terminal. Water quality status. Radioactive contaminants extreme. Heavy metal contaminants extreme. Fecal contaminants extreme. Don't swim in the water. Basically, what that tells me. You know, without power armor. I think we're getting kind of close to Outpost Zimonja. We're also looping past what seems to be... I think that is... the Atomics Galleria. These things are hard to hit. Not too worried about any RAS we might accrue. We're gonna go right past a radiation decontamination arc. When we're in Sanctuary, so. Well, I suppose now that we have Gift of Gab, we could discover the Galleria. There's really no harm in walking past it, discovering it, and then coming back. Tired from lack of sleep. No. I'm also thirsty. Oops. How we doing? Tired and parched. Adrenaline 20%. I really miss playing the game on a lower time scale where I could get a lot more done in the course of a day while it's daylight. But it's hard to do with the game's default value of 20. If you guys don't recall, I had to turn the time scale back up to the default 20 for my E&B to work properly. Okay, I think this is... we should be coming up on Outpost Zimonja. That's not it right there, I don't think. But it might be an outpost before we reach. What have we here? Telephone, military fatigues I don't need. I hear another blowfly, but I'm not worried about killing it, to be honest. Alright, Zimonja is pretty much straight north of here. Time isn't anyway. 10. If it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, I would just sleep 3 hours and, you know, risk the parasites or illnesses or whatever at one of these sleeping bags that we come across, but oh, I'm actually kind of passing up Zimonja. Yeah, that's 10 Pines Bluff right up there, isn't it? Well, we could We could sleep at 10 Pines Bluff and then assault Zimonja in the morning. Kind of like to have the greater visibility. Maybe that's a good plan. We could also dump all the junk we found so far,
Help yourself.
which would be nice. So that actually sounds like a better plan to me. Like to be able to see what I'm doing, you know, aside from 6 feet in front of my face. So let's go up here. Oh, I guess we'll probably have to make an actual bed, because I think they just have sleeping bags. I don't believe I ever made a true building with a roof. Like, this mattress is unowned. I can sleep in that one. But this place is, yeah, it's basically just a turret, a workshop, and some potatoes. Piper,
Hey.
come here.
What you got for me? Take a look. That's in better shape than I expected.
Okay, so they desperately need some better beds. Can we can't scrap these, really? Or move them? Nothing? Huh. Well, for a temporary fix, I guess I'm going to move this chair out here. And we'll put a bed down somewhere over here on the side. Yeah, Piper, you just have to stand right in the way, don't you? Okay, well that's better than the setup they had before. It's not exactly a true bunkhouse, but at least they've got an actual bed now instead of just sleeping on mattresses on the floor. Though, I'm getting this mattress for tonight. Morning all. Well rested. Cool beans. We've really got to do some work to some of these settlements that are rinky-dink like 10 Pines Bluff. Though I really dislike working on 10 Pines Bluff because it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's a little bit hilly, and it's got, I don't know, there's just stuff in the way.
Hey, Lucas.
Best way to spend your caps is protecting your hide with my armor. That advice.
Okay. Thanks for
Let's
the
see what you
advice.
got.
My price
See
is
what you
absurd.
got. Don't care what you have to say. Champion's left arm. What is this? Is it leather or metal? It's metal. Okay. 1 strength, 1 endurance. Do I already have a left arm? I think I do. But Piper has it. Hang on a second.
Hey.
Probably have something you can use.
Piper has my left arm. Or do I not have... Okay, yeah, it's a muffled fiberglass combat armor left arm. Let's sell... Oh, yeah, you have stuff to sell. I forgot. A nocturnal legendary flamer that I don't want. Reinforced combat armor leg mod. Laser musket 5 crank capacitor. She doesn't like wearing the helmet. See, leather right arm. So the only thing I've got equipped at the moment that I'm particularly attached to... Well, let's just grab all this out. And we'll sell this stuff to Lucas.
Got the best armor in these parts.
Let's see what you got.
My prices are firm. Haggling gives me a headache.
I think I'm out of grape mentats. Or did I craft some more? Oh, I did make some more last time. Alright. We probably won't need these, so let's just sell those. I can't be bothered to get out of my armor and put on the charisma stuff. Sell the rounds we don't typically use. I want to buy the champion left arm because it gives extra strength. Extra strength is good for when I'm outside of my power armor. I know these effects on your armor pieces, like your combat armor, don't stack underneath power armor, but it's nice. Ideally, I'd like to be able to get out of my power armor and not be over encumbered, which means I need deep-pocketed modified armor with some strength buffs. So, fiberglass, leather, nah. Wastelander's right leg. 15% less damage from super mutants. Alright, let's just sell Nocturnal Flamer. And let's see. What did we just buy? We bought a left arm, right? The left arm. Champion left arm, yeah. So I can sell the left arm that I had here. It's only 19 caps. And this left arm. So now I'm getting 20 of his caps. Guess we could keep this left leg. Less fall damage. Sell cigarettes. And I guess that's about good enough for me. Up to 8,158 caps. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see here. We still have cigar boxes. I missed those. Oh well, they're not that heavy. And the Mr. Gutsy model. Those are valuables.
2.
Okay, that's better. Okay, so where's Outpost Zimonja from here? It is straight over there, I think.
Anything I can do to lighten the load, or you know, if you need anything.
Now that we can actually see what we're doing, should be able to make quick work of this potential settlement. There's a legendary. Punishing metal left leg. 10% melee damage reflect. I don't know if I'll use that or not. I already have a left leg that reduces fall damage. I'll probably pick based on which one looks better. To be perfectly honest. Oh, I bet there's some good loot in this washer dryer. Oh, I can't fit under the... Okay, there we go. I was stuck for a second. The power armor is too tall. Nope, nothing in the washer. Nothing in that washer either. What the heck? This is like a whole... It's a whole shipment of washers. That's cool. Okay, this seems like an excellent high ground to attack Outpost Zimonja from. Now, I do recall there's usually a raider in power armor, yep, in the settlement. Let's take him out first. And I think he often carries a mini nuke.
Guess we scared him off. Blue, we're not alone here.
Oh, that guy picked up the mini nuke. We need to take care of that guy. I do not want to get hit by that mini nuke launcher. Okay, he's dead. I'm trying not to be like overly cautious here, but when you're dealing with a fat man, okay, fat man's on the deck. It's safe to approach. No fat man equals easy. Easy peasy. Alright. Outpost Zimonja is cleared. Pick up that fat man and the mini nukes.
Hell yeah.
Astoundingly awesome tails. Do 5% more damage at night. Well, that's useful. Got a new settlement. Excellent. Oh, wait, well, there's a screwdriver in there I think I saw. Yeah, I'll take that. Next time we go to Vault 81, we need to gather up, like, all of our... Oh, they already had food. Impressive. Oh, and there's pylons and a generator. Wow, these raiders and turrets. These raiders were actually, like, kind of organized. Where's Piper at? Because I'm 60 pounds over. 60 pounds overweight. This actually seems like a really good start to the settlement. I mean, especially considering it was set up by raiders.
Heads up.
Oh, what the hell? Why did that turret attack Piper, but not me? That was weird.
See if he had anything worth taking.
That's
Whoops.
a plan. Just going to waste otherwise.
Look
All right.
alive.
Looking for something specific?
Not really. It's more like giving you something specific. Some things specific. So I've been reading up on the strong back perk, considering we're kind of going for that at the moment. And I was wondering what the 4th rank does in survival mode, because in the normal game, rank 4 lets you fast travel while over encumbered. What it does in survival mode is... Oh, that's Gene, isn't it? I almost shot that dog. What it does in survival mode is it lets you avoid damage. Oh, wait. These are not friendly dogs, are they? No, they are not. It avoids damage. You don't take damage while you're over encumbered. Which I don't think is really worth the 4 perk investment. Oh my god. Piper, no! Don't use the mini nuke launcher, please. It's just a attack dog. It's completely overkill. Jesus, wasting mini nukes left and right. I hate Piper. You know what, in fact, Piper, if I wasn't over encumbered right now, I would just dismiss you to fucking Sanctuary Hills so you would not use that fat man anymore.
Look alive.
Don't mind the clutter.
You put that away. Put that shit away. It's completely unnecessary. Maximum capacity, hair trigger, assault rifle, sturdy combat armor, right arm. Do I have a right arm yet? I picked up a right arm. I have a champion left arm. And no, it doesn't seem like I have found a right arm. So I'm gonna pick that up. And you know what? I might take the maximum capacity hair trigger assault rifle as well, just for the mods off of it.
Don't mind the clutter.
So I am thinking I'll probably just stick with
Hey.
the first 2 ranks of
Just let me know.
Strongback, just for the plus 50 carry capacity, and then hold off in taking ranks 3 and 4 until much later in the game, because they're probably not worth it. Although it would be nice to avoid the damage while being over encumbered, because I do get out of my power armor quite a bit with, 300 pounds of gear on me. So that'd be kind of nice. But 4 perk investment is pretty costly, so I'll probably skip out on that. Anyway, I feel like we're in familiar territory. No, we're not really in familiar territory, so I shouldn't cut the Sanctuary now. Ooh, what is that? Legendary Rabid Radstag. One-shotted, apparently. It's a not a very strong enemy, apparently. Ghoul Slayer's Excited Plasma Pistol. 50% more damage against ghouls, but it's worth 600 caps. And that's nice. That is very nice. Alright, she's got the fat man out again. God damn you, Piper. I hate you. We're going to be approaching some settlements soon, so I'm actually going to take some Psycho buff.
Bring it!
For extra carry weights. Coming up on the airplane crash. We ought to just go ahead and investigate it since we're walking right by it. I think there's some good loot here. Ooh. Somebody's got a radiation weapon? Child of Adam. Oh, hello. Gunner Commander. Okay, I think I have a crit. Maybe I don't have a crit. Oh, nice. Level 31. Level up so fast. What are these children of Adam doing here? How much are gamma guns worth? 3 pounds worth 156 caps. I like the sound of that. Holy shit, Piper, stop using the mini nuke launcher, please. Please. We could just use your 10mm pistol or something. Here, you're carrying an assault rifle. I'll give you ammo for it. Use the assault rifle, for God's sakes.
Away. One more obituary. Really held your own there, Blue.
All right. Piper hasn't gotten us killed yet. That's excellent. Level 31. Wait, level 31? Isn't that Bloody Mess? Oh. All right. Rifleman 4 is at 31. I forgot. I actually messed up in my notes for writing out my build. I forgot Rifleman 4 is 31. We're definitely taking that. 80% more damage and ignore 25% of target's armor. Next level or 2, we'll grab Bloody Mess. We all make mistakes. Guess I just didn't quite plan out my build perfectly, did I? I'm glad I glanced at Rifleman. I almost just didn't even look at it and went straight to Bloody Mess. Rifleman's a far superior perk.
Yes.
Oh, also I learned... Ooh, Fusion Core. I learned that we get companion perks at 1,000 affinity instead of 1,100. I think 1,100 is their max that their affinity can go, maybe? Oh, wow, another 4 fusion cores? Are you serious? Man, I find fusion cores all over the place. It's the power of Scrounger, man. Scrounger is good stuff.
Got it.
Sea Captain's hat gives 2 endurance. Actually, one of the
Can't keep
best
you out.
hats in the game, for the early game at least. Not that it's really early game anymore, but, you know, if you were to found a Sea Captain's hat
That's it.
early in the game, you definitely want to use it because it gives you a large EXP boost, or not EXP boost, that's Ushanka. It gives you a large boost to your health pool considering at the early stages of the game. Alright, I can't think right now. Piper, you gotta carry stuff for me, please. Alright, well, Piper is nowhere to be found. I don't know where she went. So I guess it's time to drink booze. Do I have any booze? All I saw was rum. Rum gives 1 strength, 1 agility. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Oh, there she is. Okay.
That's it. Hey,
Sure, take a peek.
All right. Still 322 of 345. We've really got to get back to Sanctuary in a bit of a hurry as soon as we're done with this area. And it looks like we're about wrapped up. See much else to loot here. Oh, there's more gunners up here on this highway, aren't there? Yeah, I think there are. Okay. For some reason there's an invisible wall there. Spotlights. Okay, where are the gunners at? Could have sworn there were gunners up here.
What?
Oh, hello. You unfortunately just walked into a woman in almost full Exo 1 power armor. It's a sad day for you.
yes.
Okay, I think that's all the gunners up here. So let me get my bearings. Is that Star... Are we near Starlight Drive-In? Kinda. It's a little ways south. It's kind of out of my way, actually. Ten Pines Bluff is slightly to my north. Let's just try to make it to Red Rocket, and then I'll dump a bunch of junk there. Hopefully I don't have to go through another Psycho Buff, but I probably will. But that's okay. I mean, we could always craft more chems. So, I'm going to make my way to Red Rocket and then Sanctuary shortly after that. And I'll catch you guys there.